Hello friends, how are we doing today? Welcome back, this is Chase. So I hope you're doing well. So for today we have a new movie that I really wanted to watch, and I actually kept seeing this one in 2014 when I was going to work and so on. I've seen this being advertised everywhere in the shopping malls, in the bus stops and whatnot, but I did not watch it. Really wanted to watch it at the time, but I don't know why. I never got the opportunity to do so. So this is another movie that has been voted for me to watch, and it is the Interstellar from 2014. And I have no idea, so obviously Interstellar, and looking at the poster, this has to be out of in the space, something to do with the space, but I do not know what is going to happen in the movie. I have actually no clue. So but I'm very much looking forward to this one. Funny enough, I actually do not know who's the cast as well, so everything's going to be a bit of a new thing for me. We'll see. As always, you will find my outro at the end of the movie, so stick around, do not hang up right after the movie. I will share with you my takeaway, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so, and hit the notification bell so you would know when I release a video next time. And as always, you can find all my full-length reaction videos and a bit more as well, new things, over at Patreon. So if you would like to, please stop by my Patreon. So without further ado, let's join to see Interstellar from 2014.
Well, my dad was a farmer. Like everybody else back. And we still had corn. We had acres of corn. But mostly we had dust.
Well, when we set the table, we always set the plate upside down. Glasses or cups, whatever it was, upside down.
I like this documentary style thing that they have done. Like people have been interviewed.
Stop! Dad! No!
Let's lay her down right there at the edge of the reservoir.
Oh! Oh!
Nicely done.
Miss Hanley's here to talk about Murph.
Murph is a great kid. She's really bright, but she's been having a little trouble lately. Murph got into a fistfight with several of her classmates over this Apollo nonsense.
I thought she has done some real horrible.
How'd it go?
I got you suspended.
What?
That's a cool dad. I think practical experience is a lot more important in this kind of situation.
I hear your meeting at the school didn't go so well.
You heard?
This world isn't so bad. And Tom will do just fine. You're the one who doesn't belong. Cooper, you were good at something, and you never got a chance to do anything with it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
The ghost.
Grab your pillow.
What's that pattern? I wonder whether the sand has a bit of a mineral value. If it does, then it's more like a magnetic disturbance, so it has lined up in the pattern.
It's not a ghost.
Ah, voila. Magnetic.
It's gravity. Not Morse, Murph. It's binary. Thick is 1, thin is 0.
Oh, it's a language.
Coordinates.
Make yourself useful.
I think this is the end of the road.
Oh, that's a...
Step away from the fence!
Don't shoot. I'm not armed. My daughter's in the car.
You
You had the coordinates for this facility marked on your map. Where did you get those coordinates?
Where's my daughter?
Don't make me take you down again. Sit down.
Who are you?
Dr. Brand.
I knew Dr. Brand once. He was a professor.
Hello, Cooper. Professor Brown.
Oh, okay.
Explain to me how you found this facility right now.
It was gravity.
Professor, I don't.
You know, my father, Professor Brand. We're NASA.
NASA. NASA. The corn will die. And your daughter's generation will be the last to survive on Earth. We're not meant to save the world. We're meant to leave it.
Whoa.
You said Cooper, I can't tell you any more unless you agree to pilot this craft.
Oh no, the girl is unhappy.
I figured out the message. One word. You know what it is?
One for you. One for me. When I'm up there in hypersleep, maybe by the time I get back, we might even be the same age. You and me. What?
Trouble safe here.
You look after our place for me.
Oh, poor girl.
Area's Mach 1.
Being honest.
I don't think you need to be that honest.
Hey, Tars?
Oh, where did they actually do this set in? It's awesome setup actually. Did they really do it in somewhere? A simulator? Yes. Locked.
Lock? Target lock?
Oh, it'll be so awesome to be in space. Wouldn't it be?
Amelia, be safe. Give my regards to Dr. Mann. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day.
Dr. Mann, well, he's remarkable. He's the best of us. He inspired 11 people to follow him on the loneliest journey in human.
Dr. Brand and Edmonds. They close? I wouldn't know. Is it 90% wouldn't know or 10% wouldn't know?
I said I can start advanced agriculture a year early. So, all right, I gotta go, Dad.
I'm sorry, Coop. I asked Murph to say hi, but she's as stubborn as her old man.
Guys, looks like we'll be approaching the wormhole in about 3 hours.
I wonder how the wormhole effect is going to be.
Don't!
Oh? Oh? So they're in another galaxy?
The planet is much closer to Gargantua than we found a hoop. Landing there takes us dangerously close, and a black hole that big has a huge gravitational pull.
Oh, how bad?
Well, every hour we spend on that planet will be 7 years back on Earth.
We have a mission. Yeah, dog, we have a mission, and our mission, plan A, is to find a planet that can habitate the people that are living on the Earth right now.
You can't just think about your family.
You have to think of other families. Okay, plan A does not work if the people on Earth are dead by the time we pull it off.
Here's Gargantua. Here's Miller's planet. We take a wider orbit around Gargantua, parallel with Miller's planet, outside of this time shift to here. A lot of time.
That'll work.
Just like reckless.
Here we go.
Whoa! Ho, ho, ho.
Gravity's punishing.
Been floating through space too long?
Guys, we better get off. Oh, wow, it's like the biggest tsunami.
Get your ass back to the Ranger now!
She's trying to get the black box. Dude.
Go, go, go!
Take off, take off. Can you?
I was trying to
do the right thing.
You tell that to Doyle. What's this gonna cost us, Brand?
A lot. Decades.
Oh.
How many years?
By now it must be.
It's 23 years.
I think his daughter will be his age by the time
Doyle?
he gets back.
Messages span 23 years.
That's sad.
Grandpa. His name's Jesse. I kind of wanted to call him Coop, but Lois says Murph was there at the funeral, and we don't see her that much, but she came for that.
Hey, Dad. But today's my birthday. You once told me that when you came back, we might be the same age. And today I'm the age you were when you left.
I didn't mean to intrude. It's just that I've never seen you in here before.
I've never been in here before. For years, we've been trying to solve the equation without changing the underlying assumption about... No, I'm saying that you've been trying to finish it with one arm. No, with both arms tied behind your back. And I don't understand why.
Can we take this point up at another time? I want to talk to my daughter.
You once said that Dr. Mann was the best of us.
We're only here because...
What does?
She's in love with Wolf Edmonds.
Is that true?
Yes. And that makes me want to follow my heart. Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time.
Cars, chart a course for Dr. Mann.
Dr. Mann. Oh.
Forgive me, Beth.
There's nothing to forgive.
I lied to you.
The equation.
There's no plan A?
Did my father know?
So his only plan was actual plan B? Lazarus. Dr. Mann. Oh! Oh!
The last time I went to sleep, I didn't even set a waking date.
These readings are from the surface.
Over the years, I've dropped various
Dr. Brand, Case is relaying a message for you from the comm station.
Dr. Brand, I'm sorry to tell you that your father died today.
He's grown.
Brand, did you know? This was all a sham. He left us here. Did my father know too?
No, your father didn't.
Dad, you left me here to die.
Oh, he never even hoped to get the people off the earth. No. Now, the incredible sacrifice is being made by the people on Earth. They're gonna die.
His solution was correct. He had it for years.
This is like nuclear fallout. The dust.
Brand gave up on us. I'm still trying to solve this. If there's an answer here on Earth, it's back there. Somehow in that room.
Cars! 72 hours, yeah? Roger that.
I have to tell you, Dr. Mann, I'm honored to be a part of it. Jules, my work's done here. I'm going home.
Our survival instinct is our single greatest source of inspiration. Take you, for example. At the moment of death, your mind's gonna push a little bit harder to survive. When I left Earth, I thought I was prepared to die. I can't let you leave with that ship. We're gonna need it to complete the mission.
What in the world is going on?
No.
Hey!
No! Ah! Save us. Because I'm gonna save all of us. For you.
What is he going to do?
Cooper, we're coming. Hang in there. Don't talk. Try to breathe as little as possible. We're almost there.
I'm sorry.
What?
Man, was lying. Stop back,
Please don't think.
Romilly did not survive. I could not see.
Dr. Mann, please respond. Dr. Mann, please respond.
Do not attempt docking. Please respond.
What is he trying to do?
Auto-docking sequence withheld.
Override.
Unauthorized.
Whoa. Oh.
Is he locked on yet?
Imperfectly.
Is he going to open the hatch?
Hatch lockout disengaged.
Do not open the hatch. The airlock will depressurize.
Okay, this is going to be an ugly situation.
There is a moment.
Okay.
Cooper, what are you doing?
Docking.
How? Yes.
Come on,
How
George.
much fuel is he actually burning doing this? Just lock.
You're locked. Come on. Easing up.
They pulled all the kind of G's there. Oh my word.
Okay.
Whoa, yeah, they're gonna go through the black hole. Oh, nice effect, nice.
Cooper!
3.
Cooper, what are you doing?
Newton's third law.
You told me we had enough resources for both of us.
We agreed, Amelia. 90%.
I'm nosing down.
What? Oh, why? What? Now what? What is this place? What is he holding on? Is it reality or is it a dream? Is this... Why does it look like the library that the daughter had?
No. Move! Move!
What is this universe that he's trapped in? What kind of a dimension is he seeing the place?
Hey! Dash!
Stay.
You were my ghost.
We're here to communicate with a three-dimensional world. We're the bridge. They didn't choose me, they chose her. For what?
Yes.
Let's take it slow, sir. Nice and easy, Mr. Cooper. You were extremely lucky. The Rangers found you with only minutes left in your...
So we figured.
Cooper Station. Currently orbiting Saturn.
Mr. Cooper, the family's all in there.
I knew who it was. You go.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So I just finished watching the movie. So before I go on to my outro, my takeaway on things on the movie that we just watched, I just want to remind you, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so as well. And as always, you would find all the full-length reaction over at my Patreon page. So do pop by if you would like to see the full-length reactions and a few more new things that's not appearing in YouTube as well. So let's dig into the Interstellar from 2014. I find what's interesting is the movie in itself was symbolic for me, because I felt like the movie had this great ambition, but it may have come across a bit confusing for someone, because they actually tried to talk about human emotions along with science and logic. When you try to do that, I think it can be very confusing, and that is where the confusion comes. But the movie in itself was the symbolic of that, because if we try to make sense about human emotions in a logical and scientific manner, I do not think we have found answers to that. And I don't think we would find answers for something like that. So why I like the movie is in itself, because of that, the movie in itself for me did not offer answers at the end of the day. There was no final answer for what it actually tried to bring across. And then I think that is the beauty of it. The movie for me was that you can't actually find answers for everything. It tried to talk about a practical situation about this blight that was actually making the earth unlivable for humans eventually, and us having to find alternatives. But at the same time, they discussed about so many other things that we can't find answers. There is no final solution at the end of the day. The movie actually touched upon so many things in life. I really liked the fact they tried to talk about time, relativity, space, gravity, love, different dimensions, which can be really a lot. It's quite heavy for someone to actually grasp their mind. I do not know, maybe for an everyday Joe like me, I think it can be a little too heavy. I found the movie very interesting. Actually, there was a extreme potential in this movie, and because they try to discuss things that you can't give an answer, or maybe it is difficult for us civilians to understand that. So I think what I found interesting, I actually fully enjoyed the movie. I truly enjoyed the movie. So I'm not actually, don't take me wrong that I'm saying something bad about it. No. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just trying to say how heavy the movie is, and the things that they were trying to touch upon can be, when you try to think about it in an interconnected manner, it can be extremely confusing. That is what was happening in the movie, and I think that is the reality of it. The movie actually presented the reality in life. When you try to think about time, love, space, gravity, and other dimensions that we are not used to, it's extremely difficult to wrap our heads around. But the movie, because it was done in such a beautiful manner, as I previously mentioned, the effects and the amount of the setup they had done, I think it came out a beautiful one. Actually, anybody can watch it, but I think not many can make sense of it. because don't I think if you are trying to watch a movie, watch this movie, as per my understanding, I think do not try to find an answer, because this movie was something eventually, as I found, there is no answer for everything. And there were some obvious themes that they discussed in the movie, and for me it was one of the themes that really stuck out. It was this love and emotions versus loneliness and isolation, and at the same time love and emotions versus logic and science. It's very interesting. Like, you have someone like Dr. Brand, you have someone who's supposed to be a scientist and be scientific, logical, but then she's just a human. There is emotions that's coming through, and there is affection. The emotions will never have logic. When you feel love, there is no logic in it. If you try to find logic in it, you lose that emotion completely, right? So I found that extremely interesting, how they try to touch upon these kind of themes. Actually, it's a beautiful movie. I did not feel it was like, oh, this is a draggy movie. Maybe someone will, like I said, because it is not everybody's cup of tea, like any movies anyway. But I did not feel like it was dragging at all. I actually enjoyed each and every bit of the movie. There were really raw scenes, and for me, it made sense. I loved watching them. I loved the movie trying to find answers but then getting lost in it. Anyway, I don't think I really should be going into the details as much, because like I said, it may really bore some people out. But thank you so much for recommending this movie to me. I truly wanted to watch it. Now when I think about it, maybe it's good that I did not watch it in 2014, because if I watched it I'm sure in cinema it would have looked fantastic. But I feel like when you're in the cinema surrounded by people, sometimes you do not get so immersed in the movie as much. Sometimes, like if somebody who's seated in the front can walk out, or somebody's trying to use a phone, it can be distracting. So I had the opportunity to sit back and relax and watch this at home. And I really, from 2014 to now, yes, we have matured, let's say, about 8 years almost. I think I just perceive the movie maybe my perception of this movie is better, and as it could have been if I watched in 2014. So thank you so much for sticking around, if you did stick until the end, until now. So if you just share your thoughts, how did you find the movie? What it was for you? Do you agree with what I just shared, or is it something else? Maybe it made a lot more deeper sense to you, or maybe you didn't like it. It's fine. That's the whole situation of watching the movie, right? So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy and have a lovely day. And let's join again to watch the next movie coming up very soon in a few days. Bye-bye.